Hello dear friends, today we are starting our part 2 for class 8 and chapter number is 1, crop production and management. Till now we have studied about different methods of irrigation. Now we know that already that farmer has supplied water to the crop. Now crop, they are continuously growing, they are getting the suitable temperature, and under suitable temperature the crops are growing up. But again there are some insect, there may be some pest which may harm the crop. They may be taking place on the leaf in the plant, and they may eat up and harm the crop. So we have various kind of chemicals which are known as pesticides and insecticides, which the farmer will sprinkle, and that will help to kill those pests or insect which are harming the crop. But you have also seen one or many small plants which are unwanted, and they are growing just near to the main crop. They are taking their shelter, their nutrition, water, air, and whatever the manure and fertilizer which we are adding for the growth of the main crop, but they are continuously taking that and they are affecting the growth of our main crop. So they are known as weeds. What are weeds? Weeds are the unwanted plant which grow near the main crop, and they take their nutrition from the main crop, and ultimately they are harming the main crop. Now for their protection we are having various kind of instrument. It may be the sickle, it may be the hoe, or there are certain chemicals. So killing of weeds is known as weeding, and the chemicals which are used to kill the weeds, they are known as weedicides. And one beautiful example of weedicide is 2,4-D. So what are weeds? Unwanted plant which grow near the main crop and they harm the growth or development of the main crop. Now how we can kill them? That can be done manually by the help of sickle or hoe. They are the instrument. It can also be done with the help of chemicals, and those chemicals which we are using for killing the weeds are known as weedicides, and one example is 2,4-D. Now we have protected our crops from insect, from pest, from weeds. Now again the crop will be happy and it will grow in its course of duration. And one time will come when that crop will get mature. Our crop is ready to cut. So we will cut that crop, or cutting of mature crop is known as the process of harvesting. For a harvesting process we are having different kind of tool. Again the sickle is there which we can use for cutting the crop. Nowadays we are having cultivator and harvester, or new kind of modern devices which are being used for cutting down of mature crop, and that method is known as the harvesting. Various tools can be used for the process of harvesting. As harvesting take place in various part of our country, you have seen mostly at the time of cutting of crop, the Indians, they are celebrating their festivals. So there are certain festivals which are known as harvesting festival: Holi, Diwali, Pongal, Baisakhi and Bihu. They all are considered to be harvest festival. Now after harvesting we are having sufficient amount of crop or a sufficient amount of grain for our use. But can a farmer use all those seeds or the crop which was grown on his field? No. So some of the crop he will keep for his use. Some seeds, best quality seed, he will store for the future production, crop production, and rest all he will send to the market or in a large scale silos and granaries where those grains will be stored. But when we are bringing those seeds to our houses, then what are the things which we need to keep in our mind? That first we need to dry the seeds. Why? Because freshly collected or freshly cutted seeds, they may contain moisture. And we know very well that wherever there will be a moisture, there may be growth of microorganism which may harm the seeds. Secondly, we most often use dry neem and other kind of tablet which will keep small pest away from our grain. So that is all about the storage. After harvesting, we are having a huge amount of grains which we can store in silos, large container and granaries which are for the collection of large amount of grains. Now secondly, so we have seen that farmer from the preparation of soil, they have harvested the crop and done the storage, and that is sent to the market, and those crops are coming to our houses. But sometimes the farmers, they may also rear the animals for different products. Like we have seen, there are two types of animals which they can rear. First, those who will either give them meat, those who will help them in their farming activities. From them they may get milk product. So the process of rearing of animals for obtaining useful product. The process of rearing of animals for obtaining useful product is known as animal husbandry. And in animal husbandry, dairy product can be there, fish production can be there, and poultry can also be there. So we have studied most of the thing in this chapter, starting from variety of crops, different types of crop, agricultural practices, how we can store them, and about animal husbandry. So now questions for today. Question number 1 for today is, what are weeds and how we can protect our crop from weeds? Question number 2, what is the meaning of harvesting and name some harvesting festival? Question number 3, how storage of grains can be done and why drying of seed is very important. Question number 4, define animal husbandry and write different products which we obtain from animals. Thank you.